How the hell does this work? Oh, come on. Okay. So I've got 2 viewers, that's a lot. Just a little test stream. If you guys think that the volume is not set up correctly, just let me know, or whatever is wrong with anything. There's going to be a tournament soon, so need a good setup. Oh, yo, Greeny. Nice to see you here. I probably forgot all my English since the last time I streamed anything, so if it sounds like gibberish, just give me a pass, please, everyone. We've got some kind of lobby here. Actually, I thought it's going to be a completely crap game, like with some somewhat random players, but it seems like that's not the case. It's a pretty powerful lobby. I know all the names. I'm not sure about the skill level of Alex here, because I didn't see him many times, but he's around since quite a while as well. And all the others are the classic TeamSpeak or the Discord players. So this should be a pretty nice level here in this lobby. Okay, the light doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, this is definitely worse, and I can't look at it. So how about I don't need it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, same here, high five. I know, or rather I knew a lot when I was streaming a lot. I couldn't apply what I knew in the game anyway, but I knew a lot. So let's see if I still remember something. Should be plenty of nice cities here. Sylvan Haven is a pretty easy map, at least that's how it's considered by the majority of the community. I think so, at least. I've heard mostly opinions like that, like Silver Haven is so freaking easy, big bases, not much thinking about building. Definitely a good map for late night gaming, and it's probably pretty late for some here. We've got some Russian players. Oh, five people watching. That, I think that's a success after so much time and quite late that somebody launched the stream. It's probably going to be more of these streams in the not so distant future, because we've got a tournament starting near since 1st February, I think, the tournament starts. And I think, from what I know about organizing tournaments, that this one may be a pretty good one. It's organized by Thunder, and I like what I see so far. Yo, Gavok, long time. One more, and we are starting.
Channel switched. Channel switched. Sound muted. See you soon. Channel switched. Channel switched.
Alright, there we go. So the first stream I'm doing in this year, hopefully not the last. What do we have here? We play on Silver Haven, as I mentioned, and looks like TG versus Rest indeed. We've got on the left side Mercenary, Assange, yeah, Alonso and Shady. On the right side we've got mostly Istas. We've got Klas, Alex Strasza. I'm gonna pronounce it in the Polish way because I'm not sure how to do it in English. Snow and so-called fake Razor W33. For those that don't know the story, we've had a player a very long time ago called Razor, and he used to play with the same nickname, but it's not the same guy. So the newer guy using this nickname is often called Fake Razor. But he's a really decent player, one of the best spammers, that's for sure. I don't remember if he ever won any tournaments, but he's definitely one of the better spammers and playing since quite a long time already. Yeah, sorry, this is 6.7.20, the current standard Unfortunately, I don't think we can expect for much progress for beta, and until that happens, probably the community is gonna stay on the old release. I definitely miss a few features from the beta as well, because spectating is much better there. So many nice features from RAY. As usual, it's gonna be a long while before anything happens, so maybe let's take a look at yeah, green indeed. You know, we kind of thought about trying to organize a tournament even on beta, but it somehow this idea failed. I don't know about much about Warcraft, so I'm gonna believe you. So yeah, the tournament that is coming was supposed to be played in beta, but I think Thunder chickened out in the end. I think it was actually a pretty brilliant idea to try it on beta. There's still some issues, but it's pretty good. Even for multiplayer, it's not that bad. You might have to restart the game once in a while when somebody lags out, and that's kind of a bummer. But you kind of have a similar issue on the R6 720 where it somewhat often happens that somebody disconnects and they have to quit the lobby. They don't have to quit the game, but it's still somewhat annoying, especially because then everyone has to quit and see the statistics in the middle of a multiplayer game, which is a kind of a bummer. Yeah, the comments should be seen both sides because I'm using Restream, so it streams both to YouTube and Twitch, and it should have some kind of a chatbot which works in both sides, which is quite nice because frankly I like both platforms, and I wouldn't want to get rid of any of them, which is probably unusual, but for such a small community as ours, it's probably better to use both platforms. Even if right now we've got only one person watching on Twitch, which should be Greeny, I guess. Somehow YouTube was always more popular. Sometimes it happens we've got more viewers on Twitch, but usually it's much more on YouTube and a few on Twitch. But I even tried Facebook Live some time ago doing some tournaments, but it was like 1-2 viewers. It didn't work. I think I was bullied by the algorithms on Facebook. Okay, so I'm trying to remind myself what are people supposed to do when they're trying to make a nice base. So far, I like what Fake Razor is doing. Oh, yo, Ray. Nice to see you. So far we can see some players being slightly faster. I would say Fake Razor with 5 stone masons. That doesn't look too bad. Of course, it depends on the location usually. Class isn't that bad either. Seems quite on par here. Though, okay, Fake Race already. He's finishing up his Somni already, so might be slightly better. But the real moment when we can actually try to judge the players will probably come in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's still a bit early, because of the location differences mainly. Sometimes you want to do something that might look weird, but it will give you some benefit for the way the location is working. For example, I like to make so-called Sado schools because pretty much nobody else is doing this. Like a school above or below the storehouse. This is really not popular, but I like to do it. Oh yeah, this location is somewhat good for this, the one that Shady is playing, because you've got the gold on the bottom. Although, okay, never mind. This is the better gold here. So yeah, there's probably no good location for a Sado school on this map. Pretty simple location layouts actually here. It kind of annoys me when I see cities based on a long road like this. Of course, it's only temporary, and it's not going to be a big issue until Snow has some more time to make some shortcuts. It's still very early into the game. I don't envy Alonso with his location here. Gold is really crap. I remember this one. I think it's the location that Blackpearl played in a tournament some time ago. And it was pretty bad. It was definitely fun to watch him struggle here. You can see it's really hard to say even one nice thing about this location. You've got gold ridiculously far away, and then the coal is even further away, and on top of all of that there's the iron. So yeah, and then there's the forest. Yeah, it's I don't know, seems like Hadi was trolling hard the players that will play here when he was making this one. Although, okay, Snow's location is slightly better, I think. It's still quite far away, but I don't know. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but I think the distance is... Well, okay, the distance to iron is still pretty far. The gold is slightly better though, I think. You could actually make a road like here, of course. It wouldn't make for a nice setup, but still the roads that you need to do while taking this one. Yeah, I can see. I mean, I don't really understand why he didn't make the road like here. This one doesn't make that much sense, because it's like the same story. You have to do it like this anyway. I don't know. Yeah. Looking at Shady, apart from the iron, he's got a pretty chill lock, I'd say. You don't really have to think too much about building here, I guess. You just have to make sure that this woodcutter will not make too much of a problem in the middle of the base. So some building plans are a good idea. Yeah, but apart from that, gold is not too bad. Okay, there's some distance, but you have to go here, or at least that's what Shady did in this case. Because you need to go, I think there was a forest here, yeah, so you kind of have to go here for this forest, so it's kind of along the way. This is a bit weird, but manageable. You just probably make some farms like here, and maybe the rest of the buildings like this. That's what I would try to do. Oh, we've got 9 viewers already. For a bit of a long break that I had with these streams, it's not too bad, I guess. Like I said before, there's going to be a tournament. It's organized by Thunder. I think it starts on 1st February, and I plan to make more streams from that one. If somebody is interested, just let me know. I can post a link to the Discord channel where you can register for the tournament. But please do so only if you really want to participate. Looking at Alex here, I like the way he separates the woodcutters from the rest of the city. Do we have a lagger here? Probably not. You know what? I need some water. Get back. Okay. That was a bit brutal. Okay, I tried to break my leg, but I was not successful along the way. Well, nice to hear that there is at least some way to get some electricity. I can't believe I'm saying something like that, but we all know how it's like. Yeah, looking at Snow's base, I don't know, it still seems kind of really based around this one long road, but this doesn't seem to be a problem because it's there's not many buildings here that actually do anything other than the quarries, and we've got some over here as well, which makes it a bit better, and you don't really need a road to deliver stones for the road, so it's not that bad. That being said, this area is not that great. He seems to just finish a shortcut over here, but I think he should consider one there as well. At least here. Here would be nice, but he can't do that. That's sorry. That's probably something for the later stage of the game. It's alright now, I guess, but I'm a bit worried about the storehouse here in the long term. He seems to be going for pretty quick iron production already. Let's try to compare it with the other players, by the way. We can see that Mercenary is a bit slower because he's only making his second iron mine, going for the first iron buildings quite slowly compared to Snow. Class even slower, yeah, not really iron centric, this basis. I don't understand. There's an iron mountain here. Okay, so Alex made one iron mine, but he's got a bit further away the main iron mountain for his location, so it's gonna take a while before he reaches that. We've got Assange going for the second one, so it's somewhat like Mercenary is doing. Alonso goes for the... well, but his location is, like I said before, the most hardcore one. So it's going to take a long while before he can make his iron mines. He's probably gonna try to make 3 at once because of the distance. It's really tricky. You can see he's making a shortcut here, which is definitely a good idea. Even better idea would be to make some buildings as soon as possible here, and it seems like we've got a lagger. So okay, we looked at Snow's base already, so we didn't have time for fake Razor. Seems like Alex needs to fix his legs first. Alright, so bad stream guy, thank you. So we've got to wait. But being serious now, I don't think there's a problem with a stream. At least Greeny can watch it on Twitch, so it should be working. Although now you mentioned it, there's one possibility that I screwed up a bit. Oh yeah, the bitrate is a bit too high. Less than 9. Okay, I'm going to restart the stream and change the settings. So give me 1 second and I'm gonna be back. So I gotta set like, okay, 9000. That was the issue probably.